Hello guys, hi. Welcome to stream. Hopefully, fuck, എനിക്ക് നല്ല ഉറക്കം വരുന്നു. വേറെ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് കാരണമൊന്നുമില്ല. ഇത് ടൈറ്റിൽ ആയത് വേറെ ഒന്നുമില്ല. എനിക്ക് ഉറക്കം വരുന്നു. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഇറ്റ്. ആൻഡ് വേറെ പ്രത്യേകിച്ചൊന്നും പറയാനില്ല. ലെറ്റ്സ് ജസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് വിത്ത് ദി എനിക്ക് വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ ക്വസ്റ്റ്? വാൽക്കറി കിട്ടിയിരുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ വാൽക്കറി കളിച്ചില്ല 2 കളി. പുതിയ ക്വസ്റ്റ് വന്നു. സോ ഐ ഗെസ് ലെറ്റ്സ് ജസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട്. പിസ്റ്റൾസ് അല്ലേ? MG ആണ്. Why not? I really wanna just start. അയ്യോ, sorry guys, very sorry. You have to put background video.
Mission if you choose to. 10% off. Also, they send me kickbacks. And over. Okay, we're back in Black Mesa. Everything is even more destroyed than before. And now we gotta get out of here. We gotta run for our lives. We go over to the exit to escape, and we see on the ground a dead scientist.
They spent so much time wondering if they could. They didn't stop to think whether they should.
We run into the hallway, and we see a bunch of scientists lying on the ground.
I think this one's gonna pull through. As long as nothing crushes him.
We'll win this thing together. Semper Fi or
But there's no
die.
time to mourn now. We have to get out of here.
That's right, Mark. We don't know the extent of the damage. The whole facility could collapse around us.
We enter the next room, and we see these 2 scientists on the ground, and they're going,
Now we're gonna be living a half-life.
Tried to warn them. I never thought I'd see a resonance escape, let alone create one.
Science man, they're talking gibberish. What's a resonance
I'm the
cluster?
jump master.
Well, Mark,
Nico,
this is
bring
kind
your
of
best.
science 101. But basically, sometimes when you open a portal too well...
Can you feel that? The heat of the flame goes to us all.
It's called a portal storm. Another portal, and another portal. And that is what's happening right now in real life at CERN.
Is that really true? So this scientist is going to lead us into the next room, and he quickly looks at the viewfinder. Fucking shit.
No!
I know, resonance cascade.
Come on, Mark, we gotta get to the laser room.
What? What's the laser room?
It's a guy with a laser pointer. Watch out!
Ah! So we have to crouch down to dodge the laser, and then we crawl on into the next
Got
room.
some materials
We keep
for
going.
us.
There's explosions, there's head crabs, there's lasers happening
have some
all around
materials.
him. It's very exciting.
Wait, Mark, what's a head crab?
Like that.
You've
Set.
got very
What they do
little
is they
projectile
jump
charge.
on your head and they turn you into a zombie. They have these mandibles in their gross mouth, and
I
they
have some
latch onto the
materials.
inside of you.
We're
Now,
inside
they
the ring.
actually don't kill
Got
you
an
like a
extended
zombie.
energy mag here.
They
Level
keep
3.
you alive, and the person who is being controlled by the head crab feels everything.
Worse than death.
No, they like it.
Mark, you're getting distracted. Pick up that crowbar and let's get to the elevator.
So we press the button and we're about to get out of here.
Going down?
No, we're going up.
Oh, okay.
So we climb up the elevator shaft, and at the top we see a guard fighting a head
I
crab.
need an extended light magazine.
Now this is usually where the game would get too scary for me, and I would go, new game, time to ride the train again, please.
No kill
So
leader.
we're chatting with the security
Neighbors
guard,
are a
and he
curse.
goes,
And distracted. Even jumpy. Energy
Why are
ammo
they
here.
wearing science team uniforms?
I have something to tell you, Barney.
what is it?
They are the science team. This is what happens when you put too much baking soda in the volcano, Barney.
Alright, so we're fighting our way through the hallways, and we're killing head
We are
crabs, and
already
we're making
inside
it to
the
the
next
trolley.
room, my
And then,
friend.
once we've made it to the trolley, we'll be able to, get back home to my apartment, and then I can just kind of hide out in the bathroom until
Eyes
this
up,
all blows
grab.
over. And if anyone asks if I did it, I wasn't there. I didn't even show up to work today. I had terrible diarrhea, I swear.
Come on, Mark, we gotta go. Which way's to the tram?
Turn left here.
Wait a second, this is the locker room.
Oh, well, while we're here, have you ever noticed
Extended
that
light
if you
magazine
go
here.
over to Gordon
Level
Freeman's
2.
locker, there's a photograph of a baby in it, which means that at the very least, Gordon is a kid,
Yeah, wow.
right? Or it's canon that he's
Got some
a
materials
baby.
for us.
Like, you know, Gordon's like, never forget
I
what
have
you
some
find.
materials.
Right, Mark, turn right.
Oh look, it's that office from before
Sniper.
with the G-Man
Makes your
in it. But
platform
now
more
there's a
versatile.
scientist there fighting a head crab.
Got some
This one
materials for
under
us.
D for dead.
Thanks.
No, wait, Mark, I said go west.
Oh, good navigating. We've run right into one of those vortigaunts with
It is
their
nothing.
electric fingers. So we take the second exit on the roundabout to the train platform. We have made it. We gotta get back to my apartment. I got a kid at home. I haven't fed them in several days. So we run over to the tram and we jump on.
Antagonist over there.
And we
Sure.
go home happily ever.
Solid copy.
Mark, that's not how it goes.
Well, when we actually get to the
Got
train
Evo shield
platform,
here.
it's
Level
all
2.
destroyed.
Dibs.
There's scientists there standing on the road platform.
My
We
ultimate
wander
is
over to
ready.
the scientist. Maybe he knows a way out of here.
Stay back!
Scouring this area for supplies.
If there's a way to like somehow safely get down to
Now,
like a
to
big
the heart of the
area,
matter.
or somehow reach the tram, even though I'm not supposed to, they might be able to just let me get out of here. Scary thing.
Did your parents
We run into a second cafeteria and we find a new scientist.
Oh, you having a whinge, mate?
He climbs through vents. He finds a shotgun. There's a guard that follows him around for a while. And he meets Suppy, the Gamer Sups mascot. And they split a can of Zimbabwe zucchini flavor. Limited edition. You only have 1 minute to get it. Oh, it's too late, fellas. GameSup.gg/story-mode. He ends up in a freezer at one point. Now, while in the freezer, look who it is.
Target spotted.
Spot the G-Man again. Why is he so unaffected by the destruction around him? What does he know that he's not letting on? But there's no time for that, because suddenly this scientist does an action dive, which is wicked
Hostile, right here.
It's old Sheldon. Where's he go?
He's making a beeline out of there.
Well, I don't like the chance to escape. I've got some bad news that's really going to increase the stakes. First, the government sends in a bunch of soldiers which will overfire. Hazardous environment combat unit, and then once everybody has been killed,
Close door
they
here.
will nuke
Optics
the
here.
place.
Close range.
But why? Why are they gonna nick the place?
Cover it up, innit? Government doesn't want you to know that they're doing science down there.
Science rules.
Don't say that, Mr. Scientist Man. Can't you see what science hath wrought? Gordon fights a bunch of these Marines, fights right the way through till he gets to another lovely train ride. And there you find Barney again, remember from the start of the game? He goes, Gordon, you must have heard. The government is going to nuke us. Ah, what do we do? What do we do? Our fate is sealed. No, wait. If we can stop their GPS satellites, perhaps we can stop them from nuking us. They won't know where the base is. I think we can do that. We have a rocket at the base. If you can get it up into orbit, you can save us all. Go, Gordon, go. Jump on the tram and I'll let you through. So he heads over to the rocket launching place and he presses the on button.
Light the fuse, Gordon. Let's see this baby fly.
We succeed in taking down the GPS and stopping the nuclear strike. However, everyone now knows where you are because you just launched a big fuck-off rocket, right? So the enemy is swarming around you. You have to fight off a bunch of assassins. You beat them all, or so you thought. You see, when you walk into the next room, ambush. One comes out of nowhere and knocks you unconscious.
So they're beating up Gordon, and they're just smashing his dick in, and
I
he's
do not
crying.
know what I'll become.
And so they beat him unconscious and they dragged him across the
Wanna fly? I make a great wingman. I came here for revenge, but I'll stay
You
for
have
the
been
treasure.
dragged a run. That is how they were going to get rid of your body. But
This
we
setting
climb
is
up the boxes
perfect.
and we get out of there. Anyway,
Can you
Gordon
feel
reads a
it?
sign that says,
We need to defend calls to us
Gordon
all.
reads in Braille. Because he is deaf, new building. We turn around to see a scientist. His name is Njan. And he tells us a bunch of vague exposition. And we're going to put it together. So basically what's happening is there is no space. All to open up all over. And they don't have any doors to close. Now, the scientists reason that the portals cannot be closed.
Got some
And
materials
that's
for
because
us.
where the
Enemy is
portal
right
is,
here. Look beyond the veil.
and it's an alien world. Something in that other world is keeping we have to go there and the reactor that will teleport us to Zilverdrag. There we close the portals for good. So we go up to the reactor and press the on button, and out loud, before we jump through the portal, we have a bit of a chat with the scientists. The scientists all gathered around and do what you must do.
Heck yeah. Let's go to Zed. Let's do it.
Gotta jump into the middle of the reactor.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like such a good heckin' idea.
Remember Chernobyl? That's how they stopped that one from going bad.
But that's not how it happened. As he's being pushed.
Into the CERN,
Trust the science, Gordon.
Gordon enters the reactor glowy bit. Cut to black. Now this is super neato, right? We fade in, and we are no longer. We have been transported across the galaxy to Zen itself.
Gordon has survived the trip. Now he has to stop whatever is holding the portals open.
I can't save the world, says Gorgon. And we fight all the while right here in Zen. I think we find another portal. This takes me to heaven.
It's so beautiful.
Yes,
I have some
GamerSups.tv/story mode.
materials.
Look at all the different flavors, Sandra. Oh, I'm falling everywhere. I'm knocking over all the shelves.
No. Actually, he sent two.
Some sort of alien facility.
hop up here.
And at the
Skull
alien
piercer.
facility, there are Vortigaunt everywhere. And they
Amen.
seem to be like
Thank
the
you.
workers
Truly.
here, right?
This is like their
Hold
version
on,
of
I
Black
need to
Mesa.
heal.
Like, legitimately, that's what this is.
White Mesa.
And so we climb our way up the facility until we get to...
I'm half expecting a Vortigaunt version of Gordon Freeman.
Yeah, the Vortigaunt is there with the microwave, pressing the button.
Stop fucking with the microwave.
So Gordon climbs the tower, and at the top he sees another portal. So he jumps in that, and he is sent to a new world. In this place, there's a sort of bizarre ziggurat thing. And he runs over to it because it's a portal.
Wait, before we jump through the portal, why don't you tell us some lore?
Okay, in-depth lore time. Now, in Half-Life 1, the Vortigaunt are bad guys. They're constantly zapping you with their electricity. But in future games, they will actually be allies. They will
I'm
help you a
recharged.
lot.
Amen. Thank you.
And the reason why that's the case is because they are under a sort of mind control at the moment. So the Vortigaunt have a collective consciousness. You can think of it like a mind internet. But a big, scary creature has come along and it is suppressing that shared consciousness, right? It's like a big Wi-Fi bomb. Now, the thing that's doing that is called a ninnolaam. The ninnolaam is also the thing that's keeping open all the portals, which means that all these creatures are coming back to Earth. So, in principle, if we destroy the ninnolaam,
Oh, I need
Vortigaunts go free, portals all stop, and they'll be your friend later, and they'll give you electricity, but this time it'll feel
My
nice.
thanks,
Kind of
Luba.
like when you swallow a 9-volt battery and you feel all full and tingly inside. So let's do it. Let's do the boss fight with the ninnolaam. So we fight the boss.
Thank you.
The
Your
boss
taste remains
baby, if you
impeccable.
will.
Abortion complete.
Abortion at 500,000 years. That seems too
Alert
late.
5, Valkyrie on station. We are
And we
go
are
for
sent
burn.
back to somewhere.
Mission cruise over there.
and Gordon hopes to be sent back to the gamer subplanet,
Burn it good.
or at least, but instead,
As a reminder, this is a non-smoking flight. That includes smoke bombs.
Only one. Can you kill that guy?
I took liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it.
now at this point, it's very apparent that this guy doesn't just work for the government. He's something else altogether.
The border world, Zen, is in our control for the time being, thanks to you.
Okay, let's go to the ring.
Nasty
See what
piece
comes.
of work you
Anyway.
managed over there. I am impressed.
The G-Man alludes that your efforts have helped in some sort of war.
Activating
You
jump
don't know
drive.
who the war involves, you don't know if it's people or other aliens or what's going on.
That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers, and they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential.
I hear no
Which is
heartbeats.
very kind of them to say, because I didn't have to say that.
You know, you just gotta put your head down,
I
work
have some
hard, and
materials.
send your resume to as many dimensions as possible.
We are
Shield battery
teleported one final time, and we are now
I hear
on
no
that
heartbeats.
tram
There's an enemy
where the
near
game
me.
began.
Firing.
Except
Okay.
we are
Only one,
not
only one.
on the tram.
Got some materials for us.
You've proved yourself a decisive man. I don't expect you'll have any trouble.
Okay, there.
Throwing an armstrong. The next ring's fine. Come on, you're good to go.
As a yes.
Replicator on its way down.
A battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived.
No heartbeats, my friend.
So we are presented with a choice. Either work for the G-Man, step into this portal, not knowing what your fate may be, or be sent to an arena where you cannot win the fight, and you die.
Look, enemy over here.
But oh
I
no,
found a little
Gordon
something
is
extra.
deaf, and he didn't hear any of that, so he just heads to the
Drawing back the veil.
We've got a long way to go and a bit to do. Let's firing.
It is a
Shields are
10%
detached.
raise. And also, in the law, Freeman is then put into a sort of state. He exists outside of time, and he is put there until
Crack
such
shields
time
on
as
that
he is
Band-Aid.
needed again.
Crack the
Kind
bogey
of like a
shield.
Pokemon in a
Target down.
Pokemon.
Which is Half-Life 2, I assume.
Correct.
Let's
The
go
end.
over there. Enemy
But
close.
what does the G in G-Man stand for?
Taking fire. Under fire. Shattered an enemy shield.
Target is down.
Don't forget, gamers subs get 20% off. Hey, look,
Look beyond the veil.
I crashed an enemy
even
shield.
better deal.
Reloading.
My Phoenix kit.
Another one.
Down.
Firing. Reloading. Moving out.
Got out by a looter. The looter runs off.
Taking fire. Box 3. Let me know. Fire.
It's a Game Boy.
Non terre,
The
plus
circuits
ultra.
are fried. Ah, I can fix this, says Ripley, but I will need a data cell.
Subject
Suddenly
spotted.
The looters return. Ah,
Ripley then sneaks off around them and goes to search some nearby offices for a data cell. In the offices, Ripley finds a revolver. Ooh.
it won't help you, Ripley. I'm the alien. Rrr, I've come in early in the scene. No, I've come in early in the scene.
Out of here. Ripley also finds the flight recorder unit for the Nostromo, but when she goes to check the data on it, it's been corrupted and wiped. I'm pissed off. I'm gonna throw. Suddenly, the door closes behind her. She's locked inside. No, not yet.
Oh, okay, never mind. So, Ripley repairs the access tuner and uses it to open the door. But, on her way back, a vent in the ceiling opens. Clang, 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 and something crawls out. Rare. It's me, the alien. This is a game changer.
Ripley rushes back out to the lobby where the looters were.
It looks like the looters are in a fight with the alien. Ripley watches them all get killed, even though they're pretty much just innocent civilians trying to stay alive. This is a Ripley then sneaks to the lift. Ripley is now in the comms department, and working the reception is Working Joe, a type of synthetic. Ripley goes, "Okay, Apollo, take me to the comms control room." The android says,
"Did you know you can get it all done faster and more easily online? Go to
"Fuckface, I don't want to talk to you.
For problems with such and such, press 1.
I've got a totally unique problem."
Are you having a problem with resetting your password?
"Oh, forget it. I'm going my own way." And then she crawls into the vent, and then while crawling through the vent, she witnesses another survivor talking to an android, and... I don't think I can trust this Joe fella anymore, and she sneaks around all the androids till she gets to an elevator. So Ripley is at the cops, and then she suddenly hears,
Breaker, breaker, this is Verlaine on the torrent.
Ripley goes, "Oh my god, I've got to get on the phone to them real quick." She goes, and presses the button. Access denied. External communications have been disabled by Apollo, the ship's AI. Alright, Ripley, maybe there's someone on the ship who can help you. I hope that's all in the same room, right?
No, I'm gonna have to sneak past all these androids.
She goes to the local communications room, she hears a transmission, and it's Samuels.
Samuels, there's an alien on the ship and it's dangerous.
Taylor is hurt. She was injured by debris during the crossing.
Samuel says, Ripley, go off and find medical supplies. It's time for another side quest.
Okay, so we do a side quest, we get some medical supplies, we ain't said through all that, yada yada yada. Dr. Coolman, he's the best damn doctor in the business. Strutting towards the door because he's about to heal a patient. Alright, open that door. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that was pretty spooky. Then what happens? She walks back in and Taylor and Samuels are like kissing and Ripley's like, "Ooh, you know."
No, actually, Samuels is having an argument with Marshall Waits.
Really? What do they disagree about? He was kissing Taylor and Marshall Waits loves Taylor?
He's angry that they got on board.
What?
I sent you a clear directive not to land on station.
I told you we didn't hear your message.
I'm not the only illegal alien on this ship.
Ripley asks Waits, what is this alien? So Waits says the alien was brought on board by some dude named Marlowe. And Marlowe is the captain of the Anesidora, which is that ship that brought in the flight recorder unit from the Nostromo.
Right.
So they're now at the Marshal Bureau, and Waits says to Ripley, we have Marlowe here, he's in a cell.
Okay, so he's in the cell because he refuses to give up the codes that would allow a ship to arrive at the station, which would give them an out to leave the station.
Listen, Marlowe, you tell me everything you know.
What do you want with an empty flight recorder anyway, Ripley?
I miss my mom.
I'll make a deal. Why don't you tell me about the fucking alien?
And Marlowe goes, alright, I'll tell you. But I gotta tell you through a flashback.
We are now playing as Marlowe on the Anesidora. They are looking for a beacon. They step out onto the planet, which is storming. Marlowe then comes out to a clearing and sees a giant derelict spaceship. And it's an alien one. It's the same one from the film with the movie 1979. Yeah, there's Ridley Scott, that's how you can tell. Marlowe and his crew head into the ship. Suddenly, one of the crewmates says,
Marlowe, you have got to see this.
The camera pans to a large cargo area, which is full of eggs, and not the good kind. My name is Catherine Foster, and I am husband to Marlowe. We're such a happy relationship, I cannot wait for it to keep going in perpetuity. Wow, an egg!
She gets her face hugged.
Oh, that's sweet.
By an alien spider.
Oh no.
If you know what happens next,
a baby.
A baby, yeah. Congrats.
It's okay, yeah.
Flashback over.
Ripley is not very satisfied about this story. That is dumb, she says. Marlowe, you must give me the ship codes. That was the thing I really came in here to interrogate you about.
I ain't gonna tell you nothing unless you let me out of this jail cell.
Hey, that's not gonna happen, Marlowe.
So one of the marshals, Ricardo, tells Marshal Waits that there's been a lot of activity in the tech spy recently, and it has to be the alien. Waits says now is the time to trap it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Waits says have a flamethrower.
Let's hope this thing works.
It's an animal,
Animals are afraid of fire.
That's stupid. Animals also don't have acid for blood and a mouth inside their mouth. By the way, Samuel is going to the android processing place, and once the alien is dealt with, Samuel will access the AI of the ship, and they will lift the lockdown, and everything will be good again. And you and I should go out for a coffee sometime. I think we have a lot in common.
Oh yeah, Samuel's a synthetic, by the way. We're gonna go to Gemini Labs now. The labs can be separated from the station, so Waite says, Ripley, go into the labs and lure the alien in there. Ripley lures the alien into the labs, turns on all the systems, and as she goes to exit, the door shuts. And Waite says, I'm sorry, Ripley, but I have to get rid of the alien.
Oh my god, I've been betrayed, says Ripley.
The lab is being jettisoned from the station, and the alien's on board the lab.
Oh my god.
Ripley needs to get in a spacesuit.
We were in space the whole time? Now that's a twist. Go on.
She has to wait for the pressurized chamber to pressurize.
While waiting, Ripley holds off the alien with a flamethrower. Once it pressurizes, Ripley jumps into the airlock, and then she locks the door. And then she kind of jiggles the handle and, yep, no, it's definitely locked. And then she gets into a space suit. They have those in the future. Then suddenly, the door of the airlock opens, and Ripley is sucked out into space. Luckily, she is headed straight for the station. Doing, it makes a noise, and she gets inside.
Wait, I'm not very happy about being used as bait and left to die.
Yeah, what the heck?
Marshal Waits responds,
I had to get rid of that alien, no matter what, and I love you.
I'm coming back to the Marshal Bureau, Waits. Just you wait and see what I'll do to you, Waits.
Come back to the Bureau, and we can talk it out. And then Ripley says,
okay.
And then she picks up her phone again, and she goes,
what's up, Ricardo?
Let me tell you something, Ripley. You gotta stay on alert. There are androids acting up. They're killing all the survivors, and they're heading straight for you.
Suddenly, over the radio, Ripley hears Marshal Waits.
You bastards, you murdering bastards, leave them alone! Stand down!
The androids are attacking the Bureau. Ripley makes it back to the Bureau. Everyone is dead.
No.
Ricardo's alive.
Oh, hooray.
Oh yeah, and Taylor and Marlowe.
5 seconds to insertion.
Ricardo stays behind with all the dead bodies, but Ripley is heading off on her own to the synthetics department.
Ripley finds Samuels. Samuels is like, I need to use this CT scan device to contact Apollo and tell the androids to stand down.
Which, as you remember, Apollo is the name of the ship's AI. Yep.
So he gets in the device, but it starts overcharging. And Samuels is like, Ripley, quick, turn it off. And she disconnects all the cables, but it's too late.
He used one of those dodgy universal plug charger things.
And he got fried. Ripley says, Samuels, you're dying. And Samuel says,
yeah, I know. I can feel it.
I've opened the lift to Apollo for you, so go down there and talk to Apollo.
Thanks very much, says Ripley, but I think we should just be friends. So Ripley then gets on the phone to her not quite good friend Ricardo. What's this? It's between Taylor and Marlowe. What does Taylor say? Well, she says,
listen, Marlowe, I work for the company, Wayland Yutani, and I want all the data on the location of the planet where you found the alien spaceship.
Yeah, well, let me out. And she goes, oh, which is bad, and she should block.
Op 4 eliminated.
Ripley then takes the bus to Apollo.
This stop is Apollo.
And then the busy work begins. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sneaking around, doing the thing, yada yada yada. Anyway, she goes up to a computer in the future and she uses it to communicate with Apollo. And Ripley goes, listen up, Apollo. You need to disengage these androids, stat.
That's a big negative, Ripley. Way Special Order 939 in progress.
Is that Wayland Yutani? And Apollo responds by going, yeah, pretty much. Majesty, I'm confused. Explain that.
Wayland Yutani owns Sevastopol Station. They've bought it secretly because they want to protect the alien specimen
Op 4 is
and mass produce it as a bioweapon. Which is why they've created this special order for the androids to kill everyone. Because if you kill everyone, there'll be no witnesses.
So, Ripley tells Apollo, listen up, that alien is no longer on the station. I ejected it into space real good on the med lab. Also, you don't want that alien anyway. Have me instead. Because that alien, it'll kill everyone. Don't you understand?
5 seconds
it's about
before insertion.
love. No, negative.
Apollo says, Scans indicate there's still aliens on board over in the reactor.
Oh no, there are aliens in the reactor? They'll damage the instrument. Careful, that one's ruffled. Cut to reactor. So Ripley doesn't see anything particularly out of the ordinary. She then hops into an elevator, and then she heads down to the base of the reactor. Is that some sort of alien nest?
Ricardo, we're good. Arc is in place. Everyone that's missing. Everyone. They're trapped in some kind of nest. There are eggs.
It's Easter.
And then Ricardo says the world's most obvious statement.
Get out of there, Ripley.
She picks out her flamethrower and decides to destroy the nest. Ripley takes a karate stance, then all of a sudden, she punches a face hugger. She uses a flamethrower with her praying mantis stand up. I'm ready. Stuff happens, here it is. And she makes it out okay, which is awesome.
Ripley has primed the reactors for an explosion. And Ripley goes and she presses the button.
Oh my god.
And the reactor starts purging.
Oh no, it's bulimic.
So there's electricity, and the nest gets obliterated.
That's cool.
Except a bunch of aliens crawled up before the nest exploded.
Oh.
They're running loose around the station. Ripley is like, I'm gonna just go back to the Marshall Bureau now. Wait, Ripley, because of your reactor purge, a bunch of systems are now back online. Reloading! I want you to go to medical.
Oh, you're not feeling well.
Just go to medical. I went to comms and it's broken still.
Awesome.
Time for plan B, Ripley. You know why you're in medical?
Hold on a minute. I'm in medical, and you're talking about plan B. Yup, I'm about to take the pill.
Listen, there are ambulances. They're short-range shuttles that go around the station. We could probably use them to get to the Anesidora, which is now nearby the station, because Marlowe brought it in.
Oh, I follow it, right? So I should throw myself down the stairs and then call it an accident.
Just get into an ambulance, Ripley. Ripley sneaks through the area, and there are aliens, of course.
Yeah.
But then she finds the ambulance, and she jumps in. Ripley's now in an ambulance, flying towards the Anesidora.
Oh, how fancy, yeah?
Yep. And she makes her way onto the ship, and all the lights are off.
Oh, that's pretty spooky.
And over the intercom, there's a voice.
Marlowe goes,
Ah, Ripley. Welcome to the Anesidora.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Before Marlowe can continue his welcoming, Taylor goes, Marlowe double-crossed me.
Where are you, Marlowe?
Come and find me, Ripley. I have something for you, Ripley.
Wait a minute. Is it my mom? Oh my god. Marlowe then says, listen, I did everything I could to try and save my wife. And Ripley goes, no one cares. I'm trying to find my mom. This is about my mom. It's not about your wife. There's no way to beat this thing. The only way to win is not to fight at all. Okay. Says Ripley, and she continues making her way to Marlowe. And this is where we reach the apex of the story.
Ripley comes across a terminal that contains the data of the Nostromo's flight recorder. It's a personal message to Ripley from her mother. Sigourney Weaver, you remember?
We're about to hear the message. The whole purpose of this entire game, the climax. Let us hear it now.
Hello, Ripley. This is your mother from the past. Everyone on the Nostromo is dead, and it's haunted now because of an alien creature. It's so dangerous. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't get to see you growing up. I had to go trucking just before you were born.
And Ripley's like, my mom. Oh. But there's no time to get sentimental because...
Suddenly, on the other side of the window is Marlowe, holding Taylor hostage. Marlowe says, I'm gonna blow up the ship, and it's gonna blow up Sevastopol, and we're gonna get rid of all the aliens, Ripley. It's gonna be great.
That's awesome, says Ripley, surely?
No, she doesn't say that.
Why doesn't she want everything destroyed?
She says, you're crazy, Marlowe. There are people on board. I don't want Ricardo to die.
Listen, Ripley, if your mother was here, she'd agree with me. Oh! Then suddenly, Taylor knocks Marlowe out while he's distracted. Aha! But it's too late because the reactor has begun overloading.
Taylor, I'll stop the overload. You have to help me. Go to that console.
So she turns a thing. Thank you, Maintenance Jack. You will be remembered. And it works. Oh, good job, Taylor. But then all of a sudden...
It's still too late for the ship because a smaller explosion
Fucking
happens.
makes.
And Taylor dies. Not Taylor, the shifty legal executive. Ripley runs through the ship back to the ambulance and flies back to Sevastopol. And she gets back in touch with Ricardo, and she says, Ricardo, the Anisadora screwed.
Ripley, let me tell you, the blast from the Anisadora, it took out the orbital stabilizer. The station is slowly falling back to the planet.
Last operator
Ripley
standing.
says,
The only possible way out of here, Ricardo, is the torrent.
right, stop. You know what this game is? Annoying logistics. So I have to go to this room, but it's locked. But I can't get in there until I do a thing. But then look out, here's an impediment. And oh, here's another obstacle. Whoops, you gotta go over here. Whoops, you gotta go over here. I hope you enjoyed that 6 hours of pointless circle walking. Anyway, now you have to go here. This game has one plot point. I want the flight recorder, run back and forth doing errands. Everybody dies. The end. This sucks. The graphics look pretty good. It's kind of spooky, I guess.
Ripley, the door here is locked. You must open 5 other locked doors to open this one.
Boy, does this game just suck. Can they add something to it? Like, you know, she teams up with her mom, but then it turns out that her mom has a congenital heart defect. She's got to rescue her from a swimming pool.
That really improves the plot of this
Okay,
game.
hold on. Now let me try again. Hold on. They got to find the buried treasure in the alien planet. But when they do, they find out all along that love is the biggest treasure of all. And you know what I mean? Just give us something.
Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
The comms is still
Oh my god, the comms. And then Ripley meets up with Ricardo. I love you, Ricardo. It's been you. It's been you all along. Ricardo says, with Marlowe's permission, still logged in or whatever, the coordinates, the torrent, whatever. Then they go to the observatory, then up the hostile
10 seconds to go.
thing. Ripley takes them all out. Bang, bang, bang. Hops on the spacesuit and then
5 seconds to go.
towing platform. They're getting out of there. Ripley tells Ricardo, listen, I'm leaving. So I'm heading down to the thing. Oh, listen up, you got a face hugger on your face, and I want to hug your face, but not when it's got one of those on it. And then it's time to leave. Ripley go up to the thing. She reboots the power system. More logistics. She goes up the flights thing, get the brain, get outside the spacesuit. Listen, we want to be able to say that there's 8 hours of gameplay on the box. Could you add another hour of gameplay to it? Yeah, sure. Watch this. Just as the player's about to leave the station and end the game, we'll just add this. And anyway, they have some eggs, and then they do a thing, and then there's some streaky bacon, not that middle kind. Then there's Sevastopol thing, we cut to the, and the light from the ship, it explodes.
Let's deploy.
We cut to Ripley. She's floating in space in her spacesuit. Uh-oh, I missed something. And then,
You missed a lot, actually.
and then a light from the ship passes by to suggest she's about to be saved by a rescue craft. I'll always remember that light as the shining beacon that was my mother, who was never there all along. The end. That's a long time. So have you seen Alien 2?
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver finds out her daughter is married, but has no kids, and is also dead.
I promised her that I would be home for her birthday.
Yeah, so all that teenage angst, all for nothing.
No, because there's a alien isolation, alien blackout, and it's a 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Question.
I could have had that kill.
Mark?
Why is it called Alien Isolation?
Because you're isolated on a space station.
Are you? There's lots of other people around.
But you're still isolated from the rest of the universe.
I'm giving an unimpressed face. You can't see it, but I'm unimpressed.
I'll liquefy it in Photoshop or something.
How come there were so many eggs aboard that station when, you know, there was only one alien and she wasn't even on her period?
There are two potential answers to that question, Mark.
Just give me one.
The developers said that there's a queen on the station somewhere, but we never see her.
Boy, is that unsatisfying. Give me the other one.
In the original film Alien, there was a cut scene where they showed a process of one of the crewmates turning into an egg. Deep alien lore.
Turns into an egg. So what, he just gets like stouter and fatter?
He's like,
and rounder.
He's like half an egg, half a man. Did you know the game was first revealed in May 2011 when the UK government minister visited the developers, then tweeted that the team was hiring people for an Alien game.
What a dummy. Goes to like the defense department. Bro, you wouldn't believe the missiles we're working on. What's the deal with this? Like, so there's these origami unicorns. You're a nerd, Your Majesty. You tell me, what's going on there?
Well, what other films has Ridley Scott worked on?
Oh, Gladiator.
No.
He did A Bug's Life, didn't he?
Yikes, you idiot.
What about a movie with Harrison Ford?
Oh, Star Wars.
No, Blade Runner.
Haven't heard of it. Whoa, she's tough.
She's got her arms crossed.
Why doesn't the daughter look like this? Why should she be like this? Oh, they've got 6 fingers. Interesting.
Actually, 5 fingers, 1 thumb.
A thumb is a finger. Why wouldn't it be a
It's missing 1 joint.
That's not the definition of a finger in the future. We're going to evolve to have 6 fingers anyway because better at typing. You'd be able to type 20% faster. And then if you had to meet a deadline or something, right, you'd be more likely to survive.
Does that make it easy to breed with, though?
The ladies love it. I'd tell you what the problem with the alien design is. No genitals.
Well, you don't need them when you have a little crab that you stick on someone's face.
But except that the queen lays eggs. Where's the male equivalent? You know what I mean?
It's kind of like a bee where the drones don't breed, and this is a drone.
So if there's only one alien on board, you don't actually need to worry.
Aliens can eventually evolve into queens if need to.
Oh, okay, so they're like an eel. Boy, they really go a long way to hide the feet. Really? Yeah, they're kind of funny.
Deviant art. Why are you looking?
I don't know, it's funny. This is the old one?
That's the original, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of spookier, to be honest. How come they don't look this spooky anymore? What happens if you grab one of the tubes and squeeze? You know what would be a cool movie? Alien actually reaches Earth.
Could be London, and it's just a big hive.
What animal do you think survives the xenomorphs?
Probably the tardigrade.
I would have said rhinoceros, because they're pretty tough. Do not forget Ray.
Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this video. Stick around afterwards for Raycon time. So here I am with Neo 2. This is the second enemy.
4 last operators.
My turn.
Op 4 eliminated.
Stupid ass horse. Now I hit the L2 button. I'm supposed to hit R2 and circle to counter his move. I hit L2. That's the bow and arrow button.
I'm a play
with
bravo.
your greatest move. What moves do you have? That move? That move is a fucking piece of shit. Oh man. At least he tried, you know? I feel like this, for me, this game is gonna be a little too easy. Monkey! Oh my god, what the fuck? When do you get to play? Look at how slow my stamina's coming back. What the fuck do I get? I did something. I break this move. What the fuck do you do in this? Oh my god. Oh my. What the fuck? That one out. What the fuck? I was at full HP. That little jump one shot.
10 seconds to go.
That was like a 1 second animation. That one shot you. When I hit a guy, I do this much damage. Then that's one shot kill. Okay. All right. So that's all right. It's one of those games. Ooh, you gotta not miss. That's gonna cost. Where was that from? This game is fucking over. Just everything I try to do is just a disaster. Okay. All right. Yep. Now I got my boy in here. Lazy Dave. See, really, this is a co-op game. I'm starting to understand the rules. Lazy Dave, he just walked into the fire intentionally, so. Shit! Oh, fuck, there's more things here. No. summon the AI. Gigabomb. Now, Gigabomb, what's great about Gigabomb is that he walks straight into the fire, first order of business. He just walks right into the... See ya! You dumb, boy. You dumb as hell this game. Come on. Chop my head off. Come chop my head off. He doesn't know what to do. Back. Ooh, knock his head off. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's the monkey again. I fucking hate the monkey. Oh, monkey see? Donkey do. And you do. Oh. I hate the fucking monkey. Get the monkey. You suck. You missed your move, you fucking amateur.
Device is going dark.
Fucking idiot at this game.
Electronics.
This is never ending. Move. Oh God. He's not even a boss. This is a normal enemy. What makes this game? How do you make... I quit. This guy is actually harder than the monkey, but at least it's a boss. There's the red move. Okay, I hit it too early. Hit the counter move too early. So I die. Oh, I got him now. He's pulling up the tornado. You know he's getting desperate. He's pulling up the tornado. Come on. There it is. I fucking hate this game. This is a piece of shit game. Anybody who likes this is fucking stupid. What is this thing?
What?
This is good. Okay, maybe this is good. Whoa, the cat hits the guy. Okay, just when I thought it was out, they pulled me back in. See a little treasure over here. And I fucking hate this game. Nope, this is a shit game. The cat does not salvage it. This is a shit game. Come on, bitch. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! I dodged. You fucking idiot. You suck. You suck so much ass. I'm the greatest. Now this time, I do the sneak attack. Alright, I'm done. Turning on my demon mode. Yeah! This is my demon mode. Alright, and it's over. That was my extra special demon mode that is on a very long cooldown. Now what is this? Snake? Now this looks pretty easy. It's too hard. Nope, still alive, jackass. Oh, the poison got me though. Bet you didn't know I have a big murder move. Maybe the game is an April Fool's joke. 23 deaths. 27. If I can just get this cat over to the snake, then maybe I have a shot at winning. Just gotta clear these ghouls out of the way. And now I'm Joker. All right, yeah. You hit him with I'll shoot the snake. Then you hit him with that. Then I'll hit him with this one. You hit him with that. Then I'll do this one. Then you do that. All right. Now I come in here. I'll come in here with this. Yeah. All right. And we beat him on the first try. Yeah, that was some kind of glitch. Here comes. Sorry, dumbass. Get better moves to defeat. And there's a hole in the ground, and that's gonna be it for me. I'm all done. Look who's back. I've mastered the monkey at this point. What? This is a released game, right? You can buy this. How do we fix this? Boom. There. Ow. Whoa. Trying to knock me in the water. You out of your damn mind on this one. Knocked me right in the water. Slytherin! You go to Slytherin house. Hufflepuff! 29. 33. Lost count now. Ooh, uh-oh, what happened to your greatest move? Oh, I don't get hit by your shitty moves anymore? Oh, what's the matter? Going back to Hufflepuff already? I hate that. What the fuck is that shit?
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
Yeah, that's like 42 now. Now I died to an umbrella.
Deploying mobile cover.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Oh.
10 seconds to
I remember this guy. This guy's from the first Neo.
5 seconds.
This is one of the worst games. Gotta snipe this guy off. There. Jesus. This game is breaking down my soul. I cannot continue with this. Oh, hit him! Hit him! Oh no! Oh. What are you gonna do this time, huh? Fucking just. Oh my god! Oh my god! What is this? I hate this. Boom!
Loading new magazine!
Oh, okay. No, that only counts as one, because that was the small snake. 48 to the larger snake. Don't make me deduct 4 points from your house. Oh, fuck. That's not good. I am out of potions. I am snakes out. Oh my god. Okay. This is a very bad situation. He is very low, but he is also a very asshole guy. Nope. Oh god. I want to take the snake. If I go on the snake, he'll just kill me from behind like every
Op 4
time.
eliminated. Mission successful.
I gotta go for it. I'm going for the snake. Oh fuck. Oh come on. Stay down. Stay down. Come on, you big bitch. This is it. This is the one. This is the fucking one. Come on. Ah! Oh! Oh! That's it. You are fucking done. You are done in this game, buddy. Minus 10 points from Schmufflepuff House. See you guys? It's not that bad. It's really not that bad.
Be ready to engage, Op 4.
Fourth boss in this game? How many more bosses do we have in this game? 63.
Razor shallow.
So here I am with anime. This video was sponsored by Raycon. Taste the rainbow. Look at this headphones. It's
10 seconds remaining.
No good. No good. That's why you gotta have Raycon.
5 seconds and counting.
It's the same headphones that Rayman has. Last week I was talking to my friend Mark Sony about the new neck, and he says that hearing works like this. That's why when I'm gaming, I gotta use Raycon. Raycon costs half the money, but has twice the power. It's just math stuff. For me personally, I like that they're wireless. I don't want any more fucking stupid ass wires in my house. They got colors out here like blue, pink, they even got red. So you know how he's gotta have red everything. You know how he gets. Check out the latest model, the everyday E25s. This is the same device that Luke Skywalker had when he was blowing up the Death Stars. And with seamless Bluetooth pairing, you don't gotta be an astronaut like Luke Skywalker's to get these bad boys turned on. Go to buyraycon.com/50% off your order and save some of that damn moolah for your pizza party, if you know what I'm saying.
Someday you go through the rain. Someday you feed on a tree frond. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light. Reloading!
No!
Operator standing.
He's not a real doctor. All us executives got admitted here as patients and have been experimented on. We're going crazy, man!
So Miles is looking for a route.
Op 4 is placed in
And this key is to the elevator that he came. Remember?
When Traeger brought it. Bang! That's my ticket out of here. He makes his way towards it.
Standing.
Uh-oh. Traeger's here.
I see you, Miles.
All friendlies have been neutralized.
So Traeger's coming for him now, and Miles is running, and he finally gets to the elevator. He turns the key, and oh, God, he's safe.
Ah, hooray!
But as the elevator starts to go down,
oh my God, it's Traeger again.
Traeger is pulling the door to the lift open, and he lunges at Miles. But Miles manages to beat him off.
And not in the good way.
But Traeger isn't giving up.
Traeger is there and he's lunging at him. I'm gonna get you. I've got an even bigger pair of scissors in the other room, and he's swiping at him, but he is caught in the elevator. Traeger drops his scissors.
Being a doctor sure has its ups and downs.
Miles respectfully closes Traeger's eyes. You're at peace now, fella.
And Miles, the
Friendly
little
drone
trickster
deployed.
that he
Op
is,
4 is
makes note to
reinforcing
himself.
its location.
And he says, how to make Traeger juice. Step 1, squeeze.
Yeah. Alright, Miles goes up through the hatch in the elevator, and then he goes through the shaft onto another floor. And
look, at this point, we started to lose a lot of general direction of what we're doing here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hit the fast forward button. And
the diffuser is no longer
is
in
that
your
Father
possession.
Martin in the distance?
oh, pause here. This is a good bit.
So we run up to Father Martin, and he explains to us that he has a key to an elevator that'll get us back to the main lobby or something.
Miles goes, really? You're gonna give me the key to the elevator and let me leave?
Yes, my son, but only if you can catch me. And then Father Martin goes sliding off into the distance. Now that's the sort of speed you can only get if you're sliding on soap.
Ah, fuck it, says Miles, and he puts on some like Japanese sandals that are made of soap bars. And he goes, if you want a chase scene, you get it. Off he goes. We slide past the kitchen. Whoops, there's a fire.
We slide through the courtyard outside. It seems like the wall riders out here, but Francis goes right past it.
We slide past a bloody fountain full of corpses. We slide past a whole bunch of other stuff. Just doesn't matter.
It seems like Murkoff is doing some shady things here with the Project Wall Rider.
We slide all the way past the admin block. We see on the way there's a, oh look, the Asylum Chapel. Is that like a man crucifying himself? Looks like it. Anyway, who cares, says Miles, as he's still sliding. He then goes, that's it, that's the elevator. The elevator that takes me to freedom. I'm going. And he jumps in the elevator and he nails the landing. And he goes, we're going to go down to freedom, down to the lobby.
So the elevator takes Miles down back to the lobby. But the doors aren't opening. In fact, it just keeps going down.
How far down does this elevator possibly go?
Probably just long enough for us to do a quick recap of what's going on.
So, Miles Upshur is a plucky young reporter. He's saving up for the deposit to rent a one-bedroom apartment
in the Big Apple, baby. He received an anonymous tip about some nefarious activities at Mount Massive Asylum. So he went to go check it out. He broke in illegally. Then he got attacked and stuck in the place that's locked down. We met a priest who made it his mission to keep us there because he wanted us to witness all the scary things going on.
Which is pretty much kidnapping. And then we ran into a couple of hot twins. Then we ran into a doctor who gave us a prescription for
cheaper gloves.
And then we made some Traeger juice, XD. And I tell you what, the most special thing I learned of all is about this thing called Wall Rider. Wall Rider is the big project that Murkoff Group is trying to keep quiet here at Mount Massive Asylum.
It's obviously powerful enough to warrant all this stuff they've been doing here. Oh, and it looks like we're at the bottom. So Miles journalistically leaves the elevator, and as he explores his surroundings, he finds that he is now in a secret underground laboratory. Oh god, there's Traeger juice everywhere. At this point, it seems like he's got all the evidence he needs. But he keeps looking around, he's trying to find a way out of here.
And through a window, he can see a giant hangar door. Finally, the outside. Miles goes running towards the hallway. At the speed of science, held me Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he gets to the door, but
it's Chris Walker, he's back! And he grabs Miles and he throws him away. But suddenly, Chris stops and he gets picked up in the air and thrown around. And Miles falls to the ground, and in his panic, he accidentally hits the night vision on his camera. And in the night vision, we can see
the wall rider.
And it sort of looks like a cloud of black smoke.
So Chris Walker then gets essentially pulled into a vent, but that still has the grating on it. How to make water juice. Step 1. Use a spooky ghost.
Op 4 eliminated.
So, Miles continues through the facility, and he can hear someone calling out.
Over here, please. I must try to explain.
He follows the voice into an office. But the office is surrounded by glass, right? And there's blood splattered all over the exterior. There's a man in a wheelchair, and he spins around. Uh-oh, it's stuck on spin.
Miles, help! Miles, help!
Something just about people in wheelchairs is just funny.
Keep that in. Keep that in.
I know. I'm supposed to be dead.
But I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know who that is.
Now, this is Dr. Wernicke, and he's the guy that did all the morphogenic engine experiments.
Oh.
He wrote a lot of the notes that we skipped.
Okay, so it's time for the grand reveal.
Wernicke looks down on his phone to double-check the Outlast wiki. He looks back up and he explains to Miles,
I bet you're wondering what Project Wallrider is. Well, it's nanomachines. Remember? That ghost from 20 seconds ago? Yes, that is a swarm of nanomachines, Miles, I'm sure.
So that wall rider cloud is just a bunch of nanorobots.
It's a bunch of nanomachines.
That is so much less scary than like a spooky ghost. That sucks.
The current Wallrider is being controlled by Billy. Remember, Miles? Billy Outlast, from the first document you read.
And Miles is like, but how is Billy controlling them?
The morphogenic engine lets him control them, Miles. Usually, it just makes the patient go crazy. Hence, the variance. But Billy was able to retain his sanity.
What a fantastic summary, says Miles. What is the morphogenic engine?
You must kill Billy, Miles. It is the only way we'll survive this and get out of here. Miles, you go on ahead. I'm happy to be out last.
Building back! Turn off his life.
Reloading!
There is now secure.
All right, Dr. Wernicke, I'll go kill this mentally ill child.
God bless you, Bob. You're the greatest hero. Let's go treat them.
So, Miles heads off to find and kill this Billy customer.
Miles enters a very large room that is filled with morphogenic engine stuff. And on the ground is a set of round fishbowl tanks in front of a television screen. Oh no, what's on the television, Mr. Branson?
Gone Home Long Play 100%.
So Miles is there standing in front of one of the tanks, and you can see, is that Billy?
It looks like him. He's in a weird turkey position. So Miles continues on. He's running into all these big rooms with these big mechanical contraptions, and he's just pulling out wires. He's gonna kill this Billy kid if it's the last thing he does. But
you gotta do it.
And the whole time he's doing this, the wall rider itself is chasing Miles, trying to stop him. It is so spooky.
So we race over to Billy to see if unplugging all of his life support did cause him to die. Yup, he's dying.
Oh, it's filling up with blood. Oh, it's Billy juice. Oh, Billy, I'm so sorry.
I should probably leave, says Miles after he's caused untold damage.
But as he goes to leave and Billy dies, all of a sudden the wall rider appears.
10 seconds. Op 4 last operator standing.
It picks up Miles and he's throwing him around. Miles is screaming, he's crying, he's in so much pain.
Diffuser is online and active. Friendly last
But instead of
standing.
killing him, the wall rider slips into Miles' body.
Sir, and not in the good way?
Good job, Mark.
I'm not done with you.
Miles gets up. Alright, this is it. This is the final part of the game. Miles got to make it out of this building. So he's limping towards the exit. But then
the door's open, and it's Wernicke. He's surrounded by a group of Murkoff security team.
Miles is there holding the camera. He's going, you guys look so guilty right now. When the world sees what's on this camera, you're going to lose your PayPal account. You're going to get banned on Twitter. You're going to get Facebook.
But then suddenly, they open fire.
Which is ironic considering Miles' stance on gun control.
And Miles fades away. Wernicke says, Gott in Himmel, he's been possessed by the Wall Rider.
You have become the host. What is that thing?
And that is the end of the game. That's it. That's Outlast. You'll learn more in the DLC.
We'll cover that in the Metal Gear Solid 2 video. We'll see you then.
Outlast is genius, and here's why, ?
Miles approached this completely the wrong way. I would have trawled through Grindr to find a senior management member of Murkoff, go out for some drinks, you know, see what happens. All of a sudden,
I've been hearing all this stuff about Wall Rider.
What is Project Wall Rider? Oh,
you're not filming, are you?
It's in night vision. He's like, no, tell me more about this Wall Rider. Well, here's the thing. I promise you're not going to tell anyone.
And then, I was taken out of context. Who made all the nano machines?
A bunch of very small factories. You know what would make this game a lot better?
Yes.
If it was a bit slower paced. If it was set perhaps in a house and he could piece together the story of Murkoff Corporation, because that way the scope's a bit smaller.
Yeah, that'd be good. And we just go from like room to room, kind of absorbing the atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and we go over to a family portrait, and there's like there's Dr. Wernicke, there's Traeger, there's me,
and go on. We find out about.
വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഗെയിം ഉണ്ടോ? ഞാൻ ഡെയിലീസ് തീർക്കാനുള്ളതെല്ലാം തീർത്തിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. സ്മൈറ്റ് ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം കൂടെ നോക്കാം. വന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് സ്ട്രീം നിർത്താം.
Resident Evil 5. It's 2006, and Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine, they're working for the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance. Bizarre.
Rolls off the tongue.
It's like not catchy at all. The Bizarre have received information on the location of a man named Oswald Spencer, and Spencer is one of Umbrella's founders, as well as a wanted fugitive. Dun dun dun. He also has information regarding Albert Wesker.
Greetings. Remember him from like a year ago when we did the video?
I despise Chris.
Spencer is holed up in a mansion which Chris and Claire infiltrate. Aha, yoink. Stealing vases and shit along the way. So, the mansion is filled with many puzzles and traps.
You triggered my trap!
The mansion is full of dangerous new bio-experiments. So, the pair are they're rushing through the mansion, and then they reach Spencer's study. Come on, Jill, we gotta do it. We gotta go through the door. I'm tired of doing puzzles.
But I like puzzles, they're very relaxing. I wish you liked more things that I like.
Not now, Jill. Is that Wesker?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wesker, you're no longer in a wheelchair. It's a miracle. Although it is nighttime, why are you wearing sunglasses? He is standing over the dead body of Spencer. Chris and Jill attack Wesker. But Wesker has superhuman strength and also speed, and so he easily defeats them. Just as Wesker is about to kill Chris, Jill, help!
I'm tackling you, Wesker!
Jill and Wesker crash through the window and down the cliffside. No, Jill!
Hopefully, I can play. Thank you. Okay, I'll play one game and then just stop.
Chris is in Africa. As he drives along, he talks to.
Is this your wish?
Bye bye, aa gaya. Caller and Anubis, Susano, neat. Yeah, I'll reroll. Why not? Why the fuck not?
Charybdis.
Charybdis. ബാബയാകെ മതിയായിരുന്നു. Fuck.
Oh, and she's very suitably aged, and she is also Chris's type. So she is a member of the Bazaar.
Okay, Tyr, Thoth, Artemis, Mercury. Okay, this is going to be a bit hard.
Biological weapons dealer Ricardo Irving. And together, they will do it as partners.
I'm sure you'll do just fine.
The gods are all just like ships without captains. Careless, aimless. Do my daggers need sharpening?
I forgot even the daggers are the real reason.
Minions have spawned.
You can't escape on it, so I guess. At least we have Anubis, so I guess we'll be stalled.
Your middle tower
Please
is
don't
under
just
attack.
randomly.
Ein Gegner wurde geknechtet.
റോക്കറ്റിന് ഉപയോഗിക്കില്ല, എസ്കേപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി മാത്രം ഉപയോഗിക്കും. Terribly.
Entweder packst du jetzt deine Tasche und fährst. Ein Gegner wurde gebronzt.
What a pretty weave. What a pretty weave.
Ein Gegner wurde geknechtet. Ein Gegner wurde gebronzt. Himmel, Arsch und Zwirn. I'm just getting warmed up. spiele wie eine Flasche leer. Eier, wir brauchen Eier.
You can't get rid of me.
ഓൾറെഡി മരിച്ചിട്ടേ ഇല്ല അല്ലേ? ഇപ്പൊ ഓൾറെഡി മരിക്കും. തെക്കി ഗഹാറ എം. ഓക്കെ, എൻ്റെ പേര് തന്നെ വീബാണ്.
Ein Gegner wurde geknechtet. Gänsefleisch, Mann, Kill machen. Pass doch mal auf! Himmel, Arsch und Zwirn!
Try 900 and then.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Entweder packst du jetzt deine Tasche und fliegst.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Ein Gegner wurde geknechtet. 2 auf einmal, auf geht's!
വൈൻഡപ്പ് കണ്ടപ്പോൾ തന്നെ 3 അടിക്കണമായിരുന്നു. ഇതിന്റെ വൈൻഡപ്പ് സെക്കൻഡ്
Ein Gegner wurde geknechtet. Ein Gegner wurde gebronkt. Zeit zum Knüppeln!
Alia, what? देखिए सामने की unless
So ein Feuerwehr, Junge, bam! Zeit zum Knüppeln! Na, das ist mir wurscht. Da ist das Ding, da ist das Ding!
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Gänsefleischmann, Kill machen!
Your middle phoenix is under attack.
Zeit zum Knüppeln!
This'll give the extra bite I need.
Entweder packst du jetzt deine Tasche und fährst, oder aber du packst deine Tasche und gehst. Doppelkill! Der ist unaufhaltbar! Gänsefleischmann, Kill machen! Zwei auf einmal, auf geht's! Das ist ein Bingo!
Your middle phoenix has been destroyed. Your Titan is under attack.
Was? Wer bist du denn? Zeit zum Knüppeln! Ein Gegner wurde gebrochen! Doppelkill! Ein Gegner wurde geknechtet! Himmel, Arsch und Zwirn!
Your Titan is under attack.
Ein Gegner wurde gebrochen! Entweder packst du jetzt deine Tasche und Doppelkill!
Chris stood on a thing.
It's Temple Run.
Chris, you've got to press X. No, Chris, don't. I love you, Chris. You saved me, Sheba. I'll never forget it. Alright, we didn't edit this, right? This is really how it goes.
What a cut.
So, Chris and Shiva are dealing with all of the traps and the monsters and everything around the city. Furthermore, it is then going to a cutscene.
Anyway, so ഞാൻ ഏകദേശം ചെയ്യാനുള്ളതെല്ലാം ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോ ഇന്നത്തേക്ക് ഞാൻ നിർത്തുകയാണ്. പതിവ് പോലെ ഗുഡ് ബൈ ജിജീസ് ആൻഡ് ടു ബി കണ്ടിന്യൂഡ്.
Oh my
Bye bye.
God, is that who I think it